Art helps us to communicate and to connect and to transcend boundaries. I would like to see more artists with refugee backgrounds. My family had left Ethiopia on foot with nothing, absolutely nothing. From what my mum has told me, because I was about 3, maybe 4 weeks old, like extremely little baby, she carried me on her head in like a little baby bathtub because there was, you know, we didn't have a pram or anything of that nature. I think my early experiences of displacement and arriving in Australia definitely influenced who I am now and the way that I express myself now, because I didn't necessarily have the ability to communicate the way that I wanted to, so I gravitated towards maybe non-verbal communication. And one of my favourite ways of non-verbally communicating as a child was art. UNHCR enabled us to get documentation and to have access to language and support and translation in order to be able to present who we were to the governments and the officials, which allowed us to then become received by the Australian government and to have permanent residency here. Just because you are no longer a refugee or you are no longer technically displaced doesn't mean that that sense of displacement goes away. I've been living in Australia for, I think, 30 years roughly now, and I have a citizenship, I have a passport, you know, I live here, I have a family here myself now, but that sense of uncertainty about my identity, not my personal identity, but my sense of home, my sense of place, all of that is still quite fractured because in a lot of ways there is no home for me to go back to. And my kind of experience as a refugee person will follow me for the rest of my life. This partnership means a lot to me for multiple reasons. Mostly because it's an opportunity for me to respond to what I feel really grateful for in terms of being supported by UNHCR as a displaced person in my early childhood. Having this work featured in such a prominent place, Martin Place in Sydney, on World Refugee Day is such a big deal because it's obviously an important day that symbolises a moment to think about people in the world that experience such trauma and displacement, which is huge, and also being able to face the public. I think having art that speaks to big things, that is public, that is accessible, that is free, is really important and really special.